It's lucked out pretty nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That is very
Don't cut off the top of Eric's head though. Thank you.
Some of the things to watch out for when you're doing the window buck is that you are tight
Also
up
get
against
all of the window.
sheathing. Oh,
That's good. Leave it right there.
Need a screwdriver? Or screw gun?
yeah, we're not quite tight. We're tight enough there. That's good. That's good enough. So you want to be tight. You want all these joints where it's meeting the wall, tight against the sheathing. We also want this top tie back to not be underneath it at this point. So I did some nice little angle cuts. We got that folded up. And we're ready to put on our cedar bevel siding. So what's working out well is if we rip this to 6 inches across here. Cut to length. Doesn't have to be perfect. Give yourself even a 1/4 inch is fine so it fits in there easy so you're not fighting it to fit it in there. And then it's going to go flush to this bottom of the windowsill buck. So just
So
like
gotta
that.
be flush on both ends? On
So,
both ends?
so we're gonna flush here. Yeah, it should fit in there decent. No more than a 1/4 inch of slot, but a 1/4 inch is fine. We're gonna glue it with construction adhesive and we're gonna nail it with some 2-inch roofing nails. So that's the plan. So that's gonna give us our pitch out.
And when he's saying flush, he means toward the front.
Yeah, notice the thin, it was ripped so we kept the thin part. Yeah, that's plenty of glue.
What did I tell you about painting too quickly, man?
This is a nice setup. Yeah, so see how it's nice and flush to the front. And the 6 inches is going to work out just nice for our 12-inch flex wrap. After much experimentation, that was determined. You can all talk. I'm just going to edit this anyway. So.
Okay, so
You don't have to be quiet.
I can say whatever I want to say?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to make the final cut, if you come up with something funny, that'll definitely stay.
Well, Ian, what? I feel like you had something good going.
I have a better angle up here.
All right, fine. You're cutting off part of the window, though.
I'm at the important
Are you
part.
taking notes, Mitch?
I have the clipboard.
Yeah,
Oh!
Mitch is going to tell me what to do as soon as I
So Mitch is the
don't
director.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm really the
Producer,
Yeah,
director.
I feel like I'm directing it and she's producing it.
Production manager.
Oh, that's unfortunate if we use 2-inch nails that punch through there.
Eric, you want inch and
Do you have some already?
What the
do.
heck?
Heck yeah.
Oh, Devin.
Yeah.
So it's just already in his
Coming through
hand.
on the clutch.
Is that a 21?
Thank God Ian's
I
doing
haven't
this.
seen any 1 1/4 yet, but
They're shorter. They
Inch
might
and
be
3/4.
Half inch and 5/8.
1 3/4, I'll take it. I might just have to angle them.
Not 2. I know that.
Nope,
Oh.
pop through. Alright, I'm just going to cinch them over and we're just going to handle it that way.
Couldn't you just grind that off?
That would be ridiculous because it would take all the time to grind the grinder and plug it in when you can just
Oh,
bend
that's
it
the
over.
rotors like the,
All things. Yeah.
like the,
While you do debate that, I'm going to cinch them.
I would say just hang it over, you gotta give it your hand.
inch and a quarter inch.
Fastest is always the best solution.
You don't have to pan to her after she's spoken.
So I'm going to say, yeah, we can use inch
quit
and a half
panning to Sandy.
on this front edge. That'd be smart. In fact, we can use 1.5 2 inches is kind of what we can say. So that's that. The window buck is prepared, and now I forget what we do next, Mitch.
Cut 6-inch backward a length for the bottom of the window buck, extending 4 inches beyond each side.
Oh yeah, it's coming back now.
80
I
hertz.
feel like we should have made Eric put some makeup on. Just so like,
He's really washed out.
yeah, it's just the lighting is just not.
And 4 inches past each side. What's that?
You want overcast.
So approximately 4 inches beyond each side.
Geez. I want you to fold it in half. So half the release paper.
Oh yes, this is.
That was some nice stuff.
Nice.
Man. That one worked really nice. Just make sure the bar isn't right in the middle of your shot. Make sure you can see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Cute.
So we're gonna put half on the WRB, the Tyvek, and half onto the window buck.
You're shaking.
Can you hold that for me?
Steve makes an appearance.
I was zoned out,
You
actually.
can cut that out, Steve. Don't worry.
Steve, you're gonna exit stage right.
I was zoned out. I was like, can you hold that? I'm like, oh, shit. Return to reality.
Enter stage left.
Oh no, does somebody have a speed square? I got one. Thanks, Ian.
I lost my speed square.
I sleep on the couch because John was terrified of
So notice I'm creasing this extra hard because I want to remove just half this release paper is what I'm going for. I found if you crease it, if you try scoring it, forget about it. You're just going to cut through the mic cord.
I was just going to say, you know, if you cut along there, I bet that would do it.
I tried scoring as light as I possibly could. Let's see how this is going. Seems to kind of keep it at that angle right there. Kind of pulling away from the corner. It's almost working. Nailed that. You were on point that time, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, don't look at the camera. You're supposed to be focused on. You're supposed to.
Thanks.
Sound like my
visible.
ex-girlfriend.
Oh my god.
It's probably a compliment.
Wait, you have an ex-girlfriend?
Several.
I was being smart.
Steve's a player.
They're all exes. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to get this laid in. It's going to be hard for you. Those of you in the bottom, you can see what's happening. Can you tell me? I'm going to go land this in there about like that.
So do you want that tie back in your way right there?
I'm not worried about that too much.
Oh my God, I would have missed this detail already.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. I would have fought that so hard and fucked it up.
And then, the nice thing about that 6 inches and splitting it, it comes over about a 1/4 inch or so. So that's pretty sick.
Did you come up with this, or is this like a predetermined thing?
Jacob and
Annalisa?
Allie.
Oh.
Allie and I came up with this.
So this hasn't been invented out in the field?
No, we didn't know what we were
They
doing.
only theoretically do things they can't actually do anything in practice. You can
Odd
edit that out.
detailing in the window.
Alright, if you can zoom in on this corner right here.
Practice.
You on that, Ian?
I am on that.
You focused?
Zoom in now.
So I'm
How
gonna.
do I zoom?
Oh, that's got to be close enough. But
Yeah.
just zoom with this.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Beard.
Turn this one.
Yeah, Ian, I feel like you're cutting off there. Like,
There we go. I'm zoomed in.
that's great.
So I want to cut this at a 45, but I want to be just out, just away from the inside corner. So I'm leaving a little bit there, so I can fold this up.
Overlap.
Yeah, we're gonna to prevent having a little pinhole leak right there. The same thing over here still. That time I isn't messy. Right there, at approximately 45 with your drywall encrusted like that.
Ian, you're being too fidgety. You gotta take something and you gotta keep it.
Stop shaking.
Yeah, that was asking too much. I was ignoring that.
All right, that's pretty good. I'm coming back over here. So now I can remove the rest of the release paper. Is there somebody down there that could get up on this?
Right here.
Right?
When you're ready.
You can just like.
I think it'd take a while. Not very sticky today, so it's pretty.
You're not gonna put it behind that?
The tie back, I'm just going right on top of the WRV.
It's gonna get more on top of it.
Oh. That's terrible. Today, when it's not very warm out, the J roller is going to help.
Who roller?
The J roller. To help adhere that, particularly to this wood edge.
I would like to point out a thing that is often missed, and Eric just did, which is you want to get that where the angle of the Vicor is, get that nice and tight up in there. You don't want it to curve from one surface to the other.
Yeah, I think you'll see it more from the sides, but yeah, those of you down there, you can see how I got this. And there was quite a bit of weighing on the back side of this, so that's happening. Any of our weighing we want to put generally towards the outside, particularly on the sill. This is actually, I suppose, not ideal having this weighing up here, but
No, you can do
it'll
lost focus for a
be
second.
okay. Make it okay.
Apply 6-inch Vicor to the side bucks in a similar manner.
Micro.
Top and bottom should extend 4 inches past the buck.
So once again, we're going to come up about 4 inches, come down to here about 4 inches, and cut it with your dull knife. If I can get somebody to make another one for over here. Adolfo, you look like you're ready to go. I saw you flinch.
Yep.
Oh, is that yours? Whose speed spray did I borrow?
Ian's.
Yeah, right. You can borrow my dull knife. So if you just hold it up here about 4 inches and come down here about 4. I cut it pretty close. All right, get that going. Actually, let's just do this. Here, you hold that in. I'll
Devin.
give you a little bit more than I did. You can cut it right there.
That is not for the camera, right? Let's get it right.
He doesn't.
That's good.
So it doesn't really matter now.
Nice zoom.
Here for all your social media.
I don't even have social media.
Was that the photo?
That was the photo.
Okay, let's go with the walking in and zooming out shot again. See what happens.
Really, Steven?
Somebody want to try doing the tear?
Or you can
Devin,
walk away
thanks.
and zoom in. It's both one and the same.
Steve, I took eye contact and everything, man.
I mean, I'm not worried about it super alive.
Hopefully be a little bit more.
Don't
Work it.
on my head.
Oh boy, you're falling off the
I'm
corner.
getting stuck. I was put on the spot.
You're on video.
You get 1 out of 2 points.
All right, we'll do our best we can with that. Thank you. Let's see. I think you could go either way. You could put it to the WRB first, or you could put it to the wood first. I think I'm going to stick with the wood. There and there.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Good morning.
Not till morning, taco
Yeah, hold
afternoon.
that up. That's great. There we go.
Oh, and does that mean margarita evening? Tequila afternoon.
So about the install with Richard.
That sounds
Yeah.
Get one next month. Like $300. What do you do? For us, it's better than wax.
This one, so I don't need to worry so much about the 45 here. I'm going to go more of a straight down. As long as you're covering all the wood, that's good.
And as long as you don't cut through your previous layer.
Yeah, as long as you don't cut through that previous layer. For goodness sake. Up top here, I do want to do the 45 in a similar manner to the what I did on the bottom. So I'm leaving that inside corner, kind of stretching it around there.
Did you put tie back tape back over that? The cut? I mean,
Yeah, we'll come back and clean that up.
Brian, do you have that J-Rollins?
it's right up there, behind Eric.
If we're ready mid, do you want to have it that side? Could use a helper to hold this up. Just thought you could produce the whole time. Now you gotta produce.
So they need
You gotta produce some results now.
Adolfo, jump down and hold that tie back up out of their way, would ya? Oh, yeah.
I was talking about, we gotta kick the freezer back up a little bit.
Oh. Oh, you need me, don't you? That's so satisfying.
All right, no bubbles this time, Brian.
I'm watching, Eric.
No bubbles.
Who's got a nice
Little bubble gum, man.
Water just chills out up on there.
Crease on the top a little more, right?
I'm getting there.
Oh, the wood.
I'm getting there.
Right.
Nice. Good, yeah. Thanks, Adolfo.
Good job, Dolfo.
That's for you too, Mitch.
Thank you.
It was kind of an afterthought, though.
As long as you're right there doing something.
Producer,
We're on to the next step here.
apply 12-inch flex wrap to the windowsill aligned with the back edge of the 6-inch cedar bevel siding and extending 10 inches on each side.
Yeah, so I pre-measured this. This is about 48 inches. So I come up 10 inches up each side. So 48 plus 10 sounds like 68.
Okay.
Even if it's a secret.
This one's sweet. Look at that. It's already got split release paper.
Oh dang.
Look at that.
That is
Look at that.
that is pretty cool.
Wait, what's going on with that paper?
It's already got a split
my
release.
goodness, that's high class.
Yep.
Thanks,
So-
DuPont.
So yeah, good job, DuPont.
Except you also poisoned everybody.
You've done some awful stuff in your time, but
Yep. That's
There we go. But you made a good flex
but
wrap.
you made a great flex wrap. $200 a roll.
Yeah,
Pull up my,
Bunching the numbers right now.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I feel like I could release the big release paper and then go put in here. Here's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna mark that center where I like it. I got a position where it's pretty well even.
Ian, why are you moving the
I cheat
camera?
that way a little bit.
Gotta zoom in on both sides.
So there's my center. I got that as a reference. Now I'm gonna remove the paper. So if this was hot out, and I touched this together, that would be it.
That'd be the end of it.
This 68 inches.
$200.
It'd be done.
Quiet on the set.
Seriously.
All right, so I got my center line marked right there. I just need to line that up with my center line here.
it's about 25 cents an inch.
Wow.
Well, that's expensive.
That is expensive.
I'm watching my back line. Lay that down for a minute.
Get that nice and crisp.
Oh, nice and crisp. I want to bring this straight up.
Don't you want a speed square for that?
I do.
I think he does.
I'm just waiting for it. Speed square.
Whoa, there's 2 of them.
I don't want to get so cavalier with the speed square that I rip the corner though, so.
But that helps you get it nice and tight in those corners.
Yeah, I feel like that corner right there is a little subpar, but 25 cents.
Wow.
What's happening?
Nothing, you're golden.
$15 piece of material right there.
Right?
Cool. Now I'm going to pull out this paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this with my thumbs and my forefingers and stretch this around that corner. I want to bring it all the way around here as neat as I can. So I'm pulling all my weight. You're gonna get some wrinkles. Don't worry about it, Brian. You're gonna get a few wrinkles. It's okay.
We all like perfection.
The fewer you can get, the better. But there we go. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do this over here too. Really focus on getting it tight right in that corner there. Kind of work it.
Hey, Tony. Zeke and Sebastian.
Look out. There we go. So you notice I was just focused on getting it as neat as I could wrapped around that edge. Now I can come back and take it the rest of the way. do some commentary here.
Good job, Eric.
Thanks, Brian.
Super tight.
Thanks, Brian.
A music montage for this.
There we go. Now I'm just realizing we forgot something.
Oh shit.
Got everything, got all our mise en place ready, but we forgot something important.
The window.
The window!
I was just about to
First paycheck every time.
The one wheel.
It's the one
It was only $600.
I'm just gonna buy some booze and liquor. That's it.
That was a steal.
I agree.
They're usually like 11.
Every time you take to McDonald's, you're saving money.
All right, pretty happy with that. Any questions on those steps? What is our next step, Midge?
composite shims,
Oh yeah, so we got that to do. We'll save that.
and then the window install.
Nice.
What?
Nice job, Ian.
Extreme close-up of the shims.
Did you zoom in too?
Just curious how our sill is looking. Wow, that's pretty nice.
Good job, guys.
I'm gonna say we can just go with even shims. At this point, if this were out of level, we could fix it with the shims. So that we have our shim and our shim. We'll actually do 3 shims across this one. But that one's looking super tight, so. I pull out the hardware, save the hardware, sit outside. Good to go. It's like glasses attack. Nice. Yep. Sweet, ready to go. All right, handcuff. What is the next step, man?
Install composite shims with a thick end of the exterior pre-drill to prevent spilling.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
So I think we already checked that we're pretty nice and level across here. And that is pretty nice and level. It's perfect, actually. Not sure what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and install this. And I'm gonna nail it back a little bit so I don't poke through because I
What
still.
size nails are you using?
1.25 would be great, but I never got any of those. Try that pre-drill situation. If anything, just back a little bit from the front edge. It really flushes what we're going for. Actually, this works pretty good to put the nails back. The window's only going to stick in, what, 2 inches. So it's not even going to come past our window bucket.
Thank you, sir.
So that nail, I'm back far enough that I'm, yeah, so actually we just want to use 1.25 nails is what we really want to do. Back a little further. Yeah, if you don't pre-drill, it's just going to split this composite shim. As the instructions allude to. You know? It was disappointing. There we go. Step completed.
Install the window as per standard installation.
Easy. All right, David, you with me?
Sure.
So, yeah, let's lift it up there and then we can start pulling out our fins.
Just don't drop it.
Thank you, Brian.
Don't drop it. Thanks, Brad. These fins are nice because they kind of lock once you get them out.
Do we have anyone inside? We might want someone inside.
We'll
wanna pull out the one
demonstrate
from the
doing it
bottom?
all from outside.
You brought the one from the bottom?
Yep.
There you go, mister.
Let me catch that.
So we know we like where we're at on the bottom, so we can really, because we know that's so nice and level, we can really just set it and go. We'll tack it in, we'll double check it. What I hear, split the difference down there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we want to split it, we want to get it centered in the opening. And these fins actually leave quite a bit to view right there, so we can see I got about a 1/2 inch, about 7/16 there.
Yeah. At least.
Oh, it's very close there.
That looks good.
That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, so we're pretty nice and centered in the opening. I know this window's kind of important because it has the sink on it. And I remember checking a long time ago that our rough opening was pretty nice and centered. And was going to work out with the cabinets and keeping the sink centered on this window, so we don't have to do any cheating or anything to make it work.
Yeah, that'd be really disappointing if it was slightly off center.
Yeah, we have like an 1 1/8 of scribe to work with, so we're pretty good there. And the other thing we want to make sure is that this, well, all the flanges are in the right place. This one will actually slide. I'm not going to demonstrate it, but it will slide back and forth pretty easily. Looks like, I feel over here, get a sense of, actually could go, oh yeah. Yeah, so it's sticking out about a 1/16 on each end. That looks pretty good. And I like to tack the corners. I'm not going to fully commit to it. Try to get this nail in a little straighter this time. I actually like using my finish hammer on installing windows. It's sad when you ding this, and I have done it. And I've cracked these types of windows, and I've dented aluminum windows. I'm embarrassed to say that. So try not to do that. I'm going to go ahead and tack this too. Now I can just double check our levelness there. That's still spot on, maybe a little high on the right side. And I don't actually trust this top here super much with the flange. We can also check. Stop check. That's a little high on the left. Oh, we're definitely sitting out of plumb there.
Slide the bottom. Yeah. Oh, actually, I don't know if we can.
Wow, I'm surprised how much that's out of level, out of plumb, I should say. That's spot on.
Maybe it's the window.
Maybe it's the window, and there is. So it's a little tighter there than it is there. So I think the window, it's. I've gotten accustomed to windows holding their square, but this one is definitely out of square. We can confirm that again. Diagonally, let's see, I think I just want to push. If you can hold me pushed in there. Okay. 52 and a 16th. Right in that corner. Wow. 51 and 7/8.
Damn.
So 3/16 out of square. We want it to go that way, which confirms with our plumbness.
That is not good.
So you can't
Like we just like slide the bottom. Over.
yeah, and push and put a nail in it.
Yeah, but I think what I want to do first is actually shim the top from the inside so that's locked. Because if we try shifting this, we're going to flex these fins and yeah, we want to shim that in and lock it in. Right.
Natural.
Anyone want to go inside?
Not the fuck though.
Yes, I need some. I'm gonna pop inside for a minute. Let's see. This can get nailed off up top here. So I can nail that off while I'm doing the inside work.
Cue the
You're
music.
gonna follow him inside here?
Yeah, and you should come on inside.
Oh,
You could get like a ladder shot too.
We'll burn some composite shims inside. You ready?
Yep.
All right, it's go time. Go. And go. All right, somebody wants to finish nail off that top. Every other one.
Okay.
Oh, you're ready to go. You got some wood shims? Yeah. Sweet. How many?
3.
Is that what we have?
Yeah. That'll be more.
Sorry, we can use these.
You gonna stick the back in, or you gonna double them up?
So I actually wanted them.
You gonna double them up? That's me texting you. How you doing, Eric?
It's Ron. Hey, what's up? I'm with students.
Oh my God, sounds like you're on a construction site.
We're putting in a window. What's up?
You putting in a window?
Yeah, we're putting in a damn window.
That sounds like a good time. doing? School?
Yeah, I'm with students right now. Hey, hey, what'd you think of the construction remodeling program?
I loved it.
You're just saying that.
No, I mean everything except you. I loved everything, every part of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we even having this conversation? Do it.
I'm just gonna do it.
You got charged with the market au bear.
I know. But there's a whole backstory to it. You know, I know you're busy, but I just, you know, I don't want to take advantage of the people.
Wow.
I still want to make some money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Long term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Hey, you guys put that window in, and I'll talk to you later, brother. Thank
All
you
right.
for your advice.
All right, you do what you gotta do.
I will, man. Lock that window.
All right.
Okay, Eric. It's in there.
All right.
Let me see your hammer though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep, it's in there.
All right, if somebody can get the plumb stick on the side, we're gonna move it. We're gonna first just get it plumb. Wish I had a flat bar. You have a flat bar in your pouch out there? That's right, we'll just shim it.
That's good.
Can we get another one in there? Maybe we can get two in there backwards.
And one forward.
We're getting close.
Get better. Not quite there yet.
A little bit more.
Hair more?
Big move, much.
All right. All right, I think we're out of shim.
Yeah, right here.
This is just gonna be temporal pulleys out anyway.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good?
Yep.
Can you check the diagonals? I think we're good in here. Why don't you stay there in case we need a little bit more?
My camera
Can
person.
you come with me?
Bye, Brian.
So I guess we have to watch out the windows.
So you
Yeah, so the very first camera crew, please. The very first thing we did was shimmed up here to lock in the top.
Oh, right.
So we made that solid so that wasn't going to move on us at all. And then we could actually look like it in the window opening. You could see this was tighter over here and there was a bigger gap here because our window was nice and square. Or a rough opening, I should say. And so we just put some temporary shims in there to drive that over.
Right.
And yeah, we're good to go. So this side can get nailed off, that side can get nailed off, every other one, and the bottom, I'll work on the bottom if somebody else can get the sides.
So you do every other?
Yeah, we'll just do every other. We got one hammer, alright.
Yeah, they don't have enough hammers.
Still every other?
Yep.
And start them as straight as you can. If you get too much of an angle, that's going to be a problem. Just going to pinch it.
I don't want to hit the window on camera. That'd be so embarrassing.
I know.
That'll dry though. That's not bad.
Alright, I think we're ready for the next step.
Apply 4-inch Vicor up both sides over the window flanges so it laps 1/4 inch onto the window.
Ah, yes. Here we go. Need some 4-inch.
Right here?
Or here. This one we want, I think if we go about 4 inches above the top, that's fine. And bottom, we need to, yeah, we want to cover that edge. I guess we go 4 and 4 again.
I'd be sad if it was finished.
Oh!
yeah.
Whew. So this is a pro tip I learned at the Marvin headquarters. Actually, David, can you hold this up out of the way? And actually, I would tape it. tack a nail in there. I'll hold this. I'll hold the nail for you. That's how much I trust you. Take it. Even better.
I don't trust myself. See.
So this is a pro tip I learned at the Marvin headquarters in War Road, Minnesota. If you apply that there and apply that, just touch that right to the edge of the window and right to there. And actually I'm going to do that all the way down. Let that sit there for a minute. Or halfway down I'm going to do it. So I'm kissing right there and I'm kissing right there. Then I want to keep this where it is, but let that come off the window. And that gives you a real nice 1/4 inch right there, that 1/4 inch overlap onto the window that we want.
But you gonna cut that though at the top?
I will get. Oh yeah, I'll come back to that and cut that at the top. Looks like I went a little lower than I intended. Come on. So again, I'm gonna touch it right there. Touch it right there. And then push that in.
Oh, that's nice there.
That gives you, isn't that a nice tip?
Yes, it is.
I like that.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember that. David, if you want to get going on the other side, do you need a knife?
Nope, I got a knife.
So we got that little overlap there, and then I'm going to give that just a little snip. So I'm going to fold that over and fold that over. Let's see, let me think about what I want to do here. Okay, I'm going to fold this over this way. And then I want to cut this about like that. See what I did there? Bring that in over there, nice and neat. Oh, I need a little cut here too. I'm not too worried about folding up on the wall here because we're going to put a whole nother piece on top there. But just so that's folded over nice and neat. Ooh. I want this folded over nice and neat too. Little snick in the bottom. Pull that around. Here, same thing. I'm going to come here and just cut a straight cut down there. Not cut my finger. Fold that over. Fold that in like that, nice and neat. Not too critical which way you fold those over because again, it's gonna, we got some redundancy there now.
Do you want me to move a little, this down so I got a little more at the bottom?
That's fine. We're coming past the
I got a little shy.
flames. That's fine.
Okay.
It's all right. Sides are done.
Yeah, I was talking about Ian, not.
4" by 4" over the top window flange. Again, lapping 1/4 inch.
Yeah. So now it switches up. We do the 4" first. We haven't done the 6" up here yet, but we do the 4" first. Why? Because we're thinking like water. Yeah, shingle fashion. How are we gonna say it? So we'll come.
Bring it up in every argument, Ian.
So we're gonna do the same thing.
Bring it
We're
up in every argument.
Yeah.
gonna kiss it right there. Kiss it right there.
You burned my hair.
On this outer edge. Now, it works that way.
God, that
Sticks a
sounds
little more to
gross,
the
man.
spinal. There we go.
Oh, it's
So
We're
smooth.
Picking. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a nice little trick.
Yeah, yeah. Except it does stick to this spinal cap. Oh. Got away from us just a skosh.
No, she's getting.
Is this right? Yeah. It's right. Felt wrong, but it's right.
Kind
Give me
of
a black one, it's like,
back
you know,
there?
Well, there's some wane back there, so that's not,
Making the
that's
curve.
suboptimal.
Yeah.
That's what she was going for.
I guess the WRBs can be over it, but.
And another piece of I-Force coming.
Okay.
Dude, it feels.
We'll fold this bottom in, and then we'll bring the top over it. So how about a little something like that? And I guess this is okay.
says 6-inch Vicor over the top hook, similar to
what?
how it was done to the bottom still too.
Oh yeah, so we'll do the same thing. We're gonna fold this in half. We're gonna bring it across there. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. There we go. Should we try this in one shot?
Yeah.
So we know we want to be about a 1/4 inch over here. Even 1/2 inch would be okay. So I heard yes. Go for it.
I feel like ours stopped like here yesterday.
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, as long as it's all covered.
Yeah, it's all covered.
Somebody smarter than me should design windows that require less steps to install.
Self-flashing windows.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be cool.
I'll trade you. So we're gonna keep some tension on it, and I'll come my way, my way, my way, my way. Does that look good? And here, let me just set this there and there. Now I think we're good. Go ahead and set that whole edge. So we're keeping that tension on. We're gonna fold it over. So Vicor sticks really good to Vicor.
Up a little bit with it.
Yeah.
Cheaper gas.
Might be too late.
People live on the
Yeah,
budget.
if you put a speed square on the side, make good save.
How about that? Is that not better?
There is all Vicor back there.
You know,
Then this would come down, drape over that. We'd tape this. We'd tape that with some
Would you
Tyvek tape.
band-aid that
Now, Mike,
so that nothing?
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to
That makes
band-aid
sense.
that all the way up with some more Vicor.
And then it says apply WRB skirt, and I can't remember what the skirt if it goes up on here at all. It's just,
Yeah, so the skirt will come up onto here
so like,
and then
tight.
flap around here and come down over this.